My first feelings were fear, um, relief. It somehow I had now have a name that I could put upon these this all these things that were happening to me. I had some way of defining them, and anger, huge anger, rage over since that my life was being cut short and I would not be able to enjoy the longevity that is very prominent in my family, because we tend to live we tend to live into our hundreds. So I was really concerned that that would not happen. Maybe still will, maybe it won't, I don't know.
Husband was living in denial, but when he got diagnosed, he is still not in acceptance. But as for me, I tried to accept that he has what he has, and I tried to go through and do a lot of research and get the help I need. I also took him to a lot of classes with me where he can have a better understanding of this disease. And also the community, our community is very helpful with Alzheimer's Society that is providing so many different programs for people in this disease. So, which has really been helping me to understand this disease, because right now, with your help as well as the help from Alzheimer's Society, it's very informative, and it gives people like us to have a better understanding and how to work with it, how to understand this disease, and how to be yourself as a caregiver. But as for my husband, he is a little bit of an inacceptance, but every day it's different thing with him. Some days he's able to accept that he has what he has, and other days he's still living in a lot of denials and not accepting it. So, but I always try to educate him and talk to him. But I think a lot of times he's not willing to listen.
Patience is critical, and patience with your level of patience, because that fluctuates, and so you must be patient with yourself, and patient with the person you're living with, and patient with everyone around you.
I know that lots of times people would say to me that I had a lot of patience, and I would say, no, I don't have any patience. I have love. If you don't have love, you won't have patience.
When I was first beginning advocating with people with dementia and their caregivers, nobody had any kind of an idea of what they could do to have fun. They pretty much stayed in their house, except for sort of mundane things like getting groceries and paying bills. And they never realized that, hey, they could still go out for dinner, and they could still go to a movie, and they could still try bowling, and they could go fishing, or at least go to the lake. And I think that would be really important to list some of those things that people still can do. I saw a picture of a beach somewhere. Somebody had built a concrete walkway right down to the beach that, of course, would take a wheelchair in it, right? You know, it can't cost a fortune, and what a wonderful thing for somebody who wants a couple more chances to see that.
We shall the words of people living with dementia in as many different different topics and ideas, endeavors, activities as possible. Not all necessarily having to do with dementia, but having us talk about us. Because my involvement with the other committees and research projects that I'm involved with, there are so very few of us involved in it. By that I mean, in most of them, I'm the only one. So the people need to hear others talking, not caregivers, okay, but what's really necessary is people living with dementia, to talking about their experiences. That's what they need to hear. The assumption is he's not there, she's not there. But in fact, inside of that person with dementia that has been shut down, they are fully there, but they have no way, period, either in voice or in facial expression or in body language to express what's going on inside of them.
I think somebody with dementia speaking to others about what it's like, and after you get over that that every person's shock of what's happened, and you get out of being in a cocoon, then you can live your life again. But people have to give hope. Nobody gives you hope. And that's my latest mantra. There's hope in dementia.